measured it. All right, so let me just face down. Now, your key here is to have the tape parallel to the opening. If you have this here, what's gonna happen?
Uh-oh.
It's, it's right, okay? All right, so make sure that your tape is parallel to the opening of your sweater. So I'm just going to pin it here real quick. And notice it is even with the pin that I have at the center of my band. Right? That's where I'm starting my, you see it? Starting my zipper. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna have 1 inch seam.
So you're not matching with the edge?
No, because I have 1 inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have 1 inch, so it's gonna be okay.
So what do you do about half an inch?
Yeah, leave
Left
about
over.
a half because the
Okay.
other half is the tape, and so it should be okay. Let's go back here, and then don't forget here, you're going to fold towards you, okay? The top of the, don't cut it, because if you cut it, it's going to ravel. So you're going to fold it back and bring it even with your pins. Does everybody see that? Bring it even with the pins.
What did you fold back?
No,
The
fold
tape.
towards you.
The tape of the zipper tape. I folded it back.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah.
The top of the
Yeah, the
Catch
top,
it in
because
the-
you don't, if you cut it, it starts to ravel. This has what they call ultrasonic bonding. This is bonding. You see this little plastic thing? You don't want to take that off. That seals the zipper. All right, so now that I have this here, what I need to do is you relax it. Do you see what's going on here? Because if you don't relax it, what's going to happen is you're going to have a lovely roller coaster. Yeah. Do you see how nice it is? It's nice and flat. You want your zipper to be nice and flat on the sweater. If you don't do this, what's going to happen is a lot of you will make a mistake. You'll get the wrong size zipper, and then you're going to stretch. You're going to get it longer because they don't have another color. That's the only one that matched. So you're going to get it anyway, and then you're going to stretch the sweater over the tape. And what's going to happen is your zipper is going to do this in center front. So that's why this is so important, okay?
And how did you relax
So
it?
in
You
other ways,
just-
if
okay.
I want to design something with like this, I should stretch the fabric when I sew it to
No,
the
you don't.
zipper.
You never stretch the fabric. That's my point. We went with this, right?
No, but you said if her intention is
Yeah, I
to
want
have
to design
something
like this.
with
No, you
curly
don't. You don't
zippers.
want to do that because people are going to notice, oh, where's my beautiful thing?
Pleats?
Collection. He has to design like.
You have to design something with a ripply effect on the center front.
Oh.
Thank you
No.
so
You
much.
could pleat it,
Me?
maybe.
What was that?
Pleat it?
Oh, pleated in the center front.
Maybe.
Sounds like a good idea, but okay. So what I'm going to do here, since, you know, it doesn't matter that you have 58 years of experience, okay? You should paste it, all right? I know you all hate pasting, but, you know, I don't know why we
Use
don't,
machine to base this, right?
we don't have, un momento, we don't have time to do it right the first time, but we have time enough to go back and try and fix it. All right,
But we are
so,
hoping that the first time it's gonna be okay.
no, that's too much hoping. Okay, what's your question?
We can use the largest size of this stitch to base on machine, right?
You know why I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Because when I put the other side, this is, you know, you all think like, there's a method to the madness, okay? You know what I mean by that? Something is gonna happen when I do the two bands here and the two bands here, and they're not going to match, you understand? Oh yeah, so then you'll have to rip it out because I'm not gonna accept it. I'm going through this because I'm showing you that you need a little discipline in your life to do things right. Okay? Not right, correct. Okay, because there's something, you all know the difference between right, wrong, correct, and incorrect? Everybody knows that?
No,
John,
I
help us
know.
out here.
I know.
some not native English speakers. What's the major?
Yes, there is a definite difference between right and wrong, correct and incorrect. Now, let's go into the philosophy part of it. John gonna help
Oh
me
wait,
out.
what do you mean? Wait. Right and wrong. And
Correct and
it's the
incorrect.
same, right?
No,
I mean,
no.
right
One
and
is,
correct are the same.
well,
Right.
we now in our language have accepted both. But when you are really thinking about reasoning, everybody knows what I mean by reasoning? Thinking things through?
Mhm.
Okay. So if you have an opinion or you reason something, it's right or wrong. But when we have something that is exacting, such as math, it is correct and incorrect.
Because you can like measure it.
That's right. Does that sound logical to you now? So you see why logic,
The accuracy.
Sounds right.
that is correct. That is correct. That is why a lot of times when you go to grad school and you do a little bit more, you study what they call logic. So, right? So that you can make your clear deductions on your reasoning when it comes to arguments. Okay? Uh-huh. It ain't as easy as it appears to be. Okay? So this, in order for this to be correct, I am then looking forward to having a little more discipline when it comes to this kind of stuff. I want these sweaters to look like they are Italian made, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to look like pieces of rag. I want them to look nice. So this is why I'm taking my time to do this. You know, a sweater should look really nice. It's a very simple garment, but it should look nice because if you do a bad job, it really looks like a rag. It really doesn't look good. Okay, so here we are. We're at the tail end. Wait till Adrian comes next week. Oh my God, he's gonna give me a hard time. Okay, we're going to go over it once or twice just to make sure that it's there. You don't have to tighten it. Just make sure that it's secure.
Tack it.
There we go. Now, we can now take our pins out if we have our pins. Look how cool that is. You see how it doesn't, okay. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Let's go this way. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. However, now, I brought in my, my tailor's chalk and it's in my bag. So I'm going to have John go over
Okay.
and press